Hey, let's talk about how you can use marketing to pack webinars. So this is incredibly important. So oftentimes when you're moving a little bit faster, when you start getting, your accounting firm or your bookkeeping practice off the ground, you start, maybe wanting to move faster. So you don't want to have to go and talk to a million different people. Instead, one of the best ways that I like to implement in order to attract clients to my accounting firm is I use webinars. Basically some kind of pre-educational content that shows people exactly how I can help them and exactly what benefits they're going to gain as a result of working with me. It basically sells them on why they should work with me so that by the time we actually get on the phone, it's more like I'm interviewing them to see if I actually want to work with them. Now, a lot of people are either trying webinars or have tried webinars in the past and they couldn't get people to show up. So today's video is just going to be talking about how you can use marketing. So number one, very important, you have to have content that directs people to the webinars. Don't just try and send people a link to your webinar because it's not really going to make any sense or it's going to come across as salesy. Instead, use it more as a prompt at the end of some sort of value-based content. For example, if you ever make video content, then you can make your video and at the end just be like, hey, I have a free webinar going on XYZ. If you're interested in learning how to do ABC for yourself, come and join us inside the webinar. There's going to be a link in the bottom, XYZ. If it's a blog post, you can do the same thing. At the bottom, just have a link to it. And what that does is it makes it so where it's already in place. It becomes more like a system. You don't have to keep doing it manually. So now our job is how do we get those pieces of content in front of the right people? Now, if you've been struggling, and you don't really know how to attract clients, like you might not even have a webinar yet. I created a free community where I show you step by step how to start attracting clients that pay you well for your help, that, are actually fun to get along with, and don't cause you a lot of stress. They're not going to call you at 3 a.m. in the morning. If you want to learn how to do that, come and join us inside this community by clicking the links either above or below the video. Now, inside, I want to give you resources, tips, trainings, and tools to show you step by step what you need to do. Because when I first got started, about 5 years ago, we had launched our first accounting firm, and we were doing everything in person, right? We were like walking, knocking on doors, we were sending flyers, we were doing all the old school methods, but it just was just challenging. There was no one really to show us what to do. We would try and reach out to mentors, and they would always say, yeah, I'd love to help you. But whenever you follow up, they're like, oh, I'm busy, or I can't, or sorry, or they'll just ghost you completely. So what I've done is I decided to create this community as a way to give back and just make sure that I can help you out in as much as I possibly can. So if that's you, come on ahead and join us inside the community by clicking the link either above or below the video. We'd love to have you in there and love to see how we can connect with you, see how your voice adds value, and see exactly how we can help you out. So if that's you, come and join it. Click the link below, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon.